because this one is going to be one for the books. Guys, I'm Matt Green. For those of you that are new tonight, we are grateful for you. We are appreciative of you. And I'm telling you right now, energy is not created nor destroyed. It is only transferred. And when you put yourself around the right energy, when you put yourself around the right people, the right skills, it helps you learn at a faster rate and more productive, the ability to come in and learn this skill set at a quicker rate than most people do, because you're getting yourself around the right information. And Tuesday nights are traders nights. They're to tune in with the best. And tonight, I have my brother that's going to be diving into something that he showed me earlier. He showed me this weekend, and I was like, please, man, it was just me and you. I would do anything to have you on this call one more time, to be able to lay down this knowledge, to be able to lay down this information for us, because I saw it, and I know that it could do a heck of a lot of good for all of you guys as well. So I'm telling you right now, what he is about to show you is just a culmination of practice and experience. This is someone who, when I first met him, almost 4 years ago, he was living in the middle of Illinois. He was a fry cook, and he was just getting into trading. He was just getting into being online. He was just getting into the internet space, but he kept that bigger vision. That he wanted something that was greater than his story being told right now. He wanted something that was bigger than what he was going after on a daily basis. So he stayed consistent, and that consistency has compounded day after day, month after month, year after year, until he's now one of the main IML swipe trades masters. He's one of the main IML TV educators, one of the most watched IML TV educators. And if you guys aren't tuning into his and his fiance Samantha's sessions, 10 to 12, then you guys are missing out, because there's a ton of good information there. This is someone who I've seen him grow tremendously over the last few years. And this is someone who I'm very, very, very happy, honored, and delighted to bring on sharpshooter, Mr. Chance Gonnam, to dive in to the bread and butter of this business, to the bread and butter of what he's seen trading, and how to apply pitchforks into your everyday harmonics. So Chance, if you are there, my brother.
All right, bro. Let's get it. Yo, guys, I'm extremely excited. Anytime Matt Green asks me to hop on the call, it's just a pleasure and an honor, because I know he works with such amazing people and so many people who have the right mindset when it comes to this. But I'm going to hop right into it. Green gave you guys a little background on my story. Long story short, Forex changed everything for me, and I'm out here to teach you guys how it can change everything for you. I have a crazy cool tip for you guys that Green wants me to talk about today, but I also want to show you guys one other thing, just because I just got done making a video about it, and it's something that you guys might want to actually know, because this is something I recently learned as well. So let me know in the chat real quick. Do you guys know what each lot size is worth? Do you know what a penny lot is worth? Do you know what a 10-cent lot is worth? And do you know what a standard lot is worth? Are you guys familiar with how those lot sizes work? Like how a penny lot? Yes. So how much is, let's say, a 10-cent lot? How much is a 10-cent lot worth in US dollars? 10-cent lot is worth how many US dollars? Ooh, per pip. Anybody know? Per pip, how much is a 10-cent lot worth? Nobody knows? All right. Yo, so let me show you guys this, because I don't think y'all know what's good, because this broke my brain as well when I learned this. All right. So guys, I'm going to drop this link over for you guys. Go bookmark this. Go bookmark this. This is new. Everybody needs to go bookmark this. Let me find the chat here. Go bookmark this link, because we've been lied to. And that's 100% facts. You've been lied to your entire Forex career, and I was too. A penny lot is not worth 10 cents. A 10-cent lot is not worth $1, and a standard lot is not worth $10. So, if you guys want to do proper risk management, you guys want to keep your money right, this is one little tip that's going to help you keep your money right before we go into the meat and potatoes. So, guys, how you read this real quick, just so you guys can understand, is a standard lot is 100,000 units. You guys can just Google this if you need to. I just did lot size units, and it popped up right here if you guys ever forget. But you guys can actually come over here, and that 10-cent lot is actually 10,000 units. Let me show you one more time, just so you see here. The 10-cent lot is 10,000 units. It should equal $1 per pip based on USD pairs. But look what happens when we come over here. Let me choose. Let's just choose any currency pair. I mean, I'll do Chef JPY as one of my currency pairs. So Chef JPY, if I throw a 10-cent lot on it, calculate it, it's only worth 89 cents per pip. If I do, you know, GBP, Euro NZD was the one that surprised me. Euro NZD, if I did Euro NZD, I put a 10-cent lot on it, it's only going to give me 65 cents per pip. So now if you guys are throwing a 10-cent lot expecting $1 per pip and you're trading Euro NZD, you're only going to make 65 cents per pip. And why this matters, just so you guys can keep this straight, because what if you throw a 10-cent lot on a USD pair and it's worth $1 per pip and you lose let's say you lose 20 pips. And then let's say you enter Euro NZD with a 10-cent lot thinking it's going to be worth the same exact thing, you catch 20 pips, your account's still negative. So this is one thing that a lot of people are sleeping on, a lot of people don't know about, and I was guilty of this. It's something I just recently learned, so I want to pass it on to you guys as well. So there's the link. Add that link to your saved. You see I got it up here, saved now. But definitely check this before you trade every single pair, so you know what the actual pip value is in USD, or else you're playing the game and you don't know how you're keeping score. So that's something that I just got done, and we're gonna be implementing into our IML TV room. But now let's head over to the Harmonic scanner. So I know a lot of you guys are probably using the Harmonic scanner, and I've used the Harmonic scanner for, like Green said, almost 2.5 years now. We've been using the Harmonic scanner, and like most people on the Harmonic scanner, I was always trying to get this perfect entry down here. And I was trying to get to take profit one. I was trying to catch this one trade. And now, I don't know about a lot of you guys, and maybe you guys can let me know in the chats, if you guys use the Harmonic scanner, are you guys used to taking 1 or 2 trades off of it? Just 1 or 2 trades off the Harmonic scanner? Because that's how I was. That's how I was when I got started. I only traded 1 or 2 pairs, or 1 or 2 trades off the Harmonic scan, and I thought it was super powerful. I thought it was super good. I thought it was super cool. But then I slowly started to realize that I was missing out on so many other opportunities. So I'm going to teach you guys how to turn one Harmonic scan into 5, 10, 15, maybe even 20 different trades. This is a strategy I've been teaching now for really a week and a half. I've seen more success. Now listen closely. I've seen more success with this strategy than anything else I've ever seen in the Forex markets. I had a girl catch 99 pips or 98 pips on a 5-pip stop loss, getting risk to reward, about 18 risk to reward. I got people catching, consistent wins with this strategy that have been struggling hard in the Forex markets, and this is that strategy that's clicked for them. This is that strategy that makes sense, because this is simply the easiest Forex strategy that you can really go out there and use, because the Harmonic scanner takes care of all the hard work. And guys, that's the best part. The Harmonic scanner is slept on how powerful it is. Every single one of these points are extremely powerful Fibonacci ratios. Now, I think the D point has like 8 or 9, don't quote me on that, but 8 or 9 Fibonacci ratios line up right here on the D point. So these are very key levels in the market. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to put a pitchfork over the Harmonic scanner. And I know a lot of you guys don't know what pitchforks are, and I know that maybe a lot of you guys haven't even traded with pitchforks before. I don't want that to scare you. Essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to use a pitchfork to project Fibonacci trend lines through the market. Now, I just want you guys to understand this before I draw it up, because I'm going to show you how to do it. When I show you how to do it, it literally takes 5 seconds. I can mark up pairs like this with it super quick. But I want you guys to understand, just because this is quick and easy doesn't mean these lines are not super important, because this is using a fork, which is really the top-notch, really Fibonacci it's one of the top lines you can draw on your charts, and the Harmonic scanner is one of the most powerful Fibonacci things that you can use as well. So we're combining 2 of the most powerful Fibonacci ratios together, and we're going to project it out on our charts, and then we're going to trade off of it. This can, and for most people, has eliminated drawing trend lines, drawing support and resistance, because trend lines are iffy. My trend lines are going to be different than your trend lines, because it's all about what our eyes see. With this strategy, every single person's charts are going to look exactly the same. Every single person is going to see the same exact thing in the market. So guys, with that being said, let's get to the fun. Now, this is Euro GBP. I'm going to get back to this pair, but this is a new pair. So I want to show you guys, this actually works better on some older scans. What is this saying? Yeah, forget it. We'll figure it out. So this actually works better on older scans that 99% of people that I know don't even pay attention to and don't even use. So how you got to move this over, because two things. First of all, on the IML Harmonic Scanner website, this will not save. So if we come over here and we draw a pitchfork and we get this pitchfork right here and we draw it will not save on our charts. And then it glitches and does all that crazy stuff. So we do not want to do it over here. We actually want to copy these harmonics over to our trading view. And the cool part about this is you can save it. If you come up here to the top right corner, you can create a new list. You can see I have my main pairs. These are my 3 main currency pairs that I trade every single day. Then I have my harmonic scanner patterns. And guess what, guys? Look at this collection of harmonic scanner patterns I'm going to have. And now these are all pairs that I can extremely accurately trade just because they have a harmonic on them and because I drew a pitchfork on them. Now, if you guys know my trading at all, you know, I do not like to trade every single currency pair. It's overwhelming, it's confusing, and it's crazy. And if some of you guys have been in that point maybe where you're trying to keep up with every single pair and you're missing moves and you're not catching everything, one thing I want to tell you, and I definitely want you guys to write down in your notes, is when using the harmonic pitchfork strategy, still only focus on 3 or 4 currency pairs. Just because this strategy is going to allow you to trade every single currency pair super, super accurately doesn't mean mentally you're ready for it. And I'll be 100%, I'm not ready for it. Guys, I tried to trade like 10 pairs at once and my brain was hurting. And I don't know about you guys, but like I've done this pretty well. So I don't think you guys are going to come in here and just be like, yeah, I'm going to crush it and do every single pair as well. So just for you guys' knowledge, I struggled with trading every single pair. So my personal rule is what I do here. And if you guys see this red tag right here, this means I was trading Euro USD. Check this out. Let's see. What did Euro USD do? We were trading this last night. Yeah, we caught this sell. Oh man, that made a crazy push. We caught this sell right here last night. We were trading this, or that one, whichever one. But yeah, so Euro USD, see how it's got that flag in it? That means it's a hot pair for me. So I'm going to click through these pairs every single day before I trade. I'm going to find these hot pairs, and I'm going to just click that red bookmark so that they're bookmarked and they're saved. And I know which ones are hot. And I'm going to mark the 3, 4 hot ones that are going to, looking for nice, clean entries. And that's what I'm going to be marking up. Now, or that's what I'm going to be watching and monitoring. Because again, I don't want to monitor every single one of these currency pairs because you'll be ready to rip your hair out because it's going to go crazy. So next thing is copying over the harmonic scan. Now, this obviously isn't the same harmonic scan, but what you're going to do is you're going to go back and forth and you're going to find the X, the A, the B, the C, the D. You're going to find those 5 points. You're going to come over here to the harmonic scanner, right? Or not harmonic scanner, but the harmonic drawing tool. If you guys don't know, this is how you're supposed to draw harmonics. This is what normal people do who don't have the harmonic scanner and have to do all the crazy, wild, hard math. It's near impossible. So just know you guys are beyond blessed with IML that you guys have the scanner. So you find these 5 points and you just copy them exactly. You click on these levels, and then you project your harmonic out here, just like this. Now, once you have the harmonic copied over here, guys, this is a simple 1, 2, 3 steps, all right? So all I want you guys to do right now is write down X to C to D. So just write that, X to C to D. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our pitchfork and click XCD. Now, where our pitchfork is right here. It's where the fib levels are right underneath your trend line. It looks right here. This is what a pitchfork is. How we do this is just we literally X, click on the X button. Come over here, click on the C button. And come over here, click on the D leg right there. So now, the next thing with pitchforks is pitchforks are super, super accurate. So with that, what we need to do is we need to make sure they're touching the exact end of the wick. So how we're going to do that is we're going to click this little magnet right here, and it's going to allow the line to suck up and touch the end of that wick. Now we're going to zoom in here, zoom in on the x-axis. Click that here, boom, synced up right there at the end, minus back. Then we're going to do the same thing over here. Hang on, got to go over again. Normally you won't have to do this. It's just because this is so far back in time, but this is a perfect scan to like show you guys the full potential of this trade. So again, just click here, right there. All right, perfect. Is it on there? There we go, perfect. All right, so we want to get that as close to exact as possible. And then all I have left is the one more leg. So slide over here and hit the C leg. So now once we got these all exact right to the very touch of the top of the wick, that means our pitchfork is done. So can you guys handle that right there? Right there, that's it. We're done. X to C to D. That's step one. We're done with it. That's it. Now, again, most people are going to take this harmonic scan. They're going to take this first trade. They're going to catch 70. Let's say we ride it all the way up and we catch 100 pips. Everybody's excited with 100 pips. I'm excited with 100 pips. I don't know about you guys. I'm excited about the 100 pips. I'm saying the harmonic scanner is the best thing ever. I caught 100 pips. This thing's amazing. And that's true. And a lot of people can go do that. But the cool part is now with the scan, if you guys know how to use trend lines, you can trade pitchforks. It's exactly the same. All you do is set up these levels, X to C to D. Get them perfectly touching. Now look what happens, guys. Look what happens. Instead of catching 100 pips on only one trade, now we could get in for the sell here. We could have sold this right here and caught 60 pips down. And we could have bought this here and caught maybe 100 pips, maybe 60. You know, we could have bought this here when it comes back up to the line, breaks this line and retests. We could have bought in right here, caught an extra 50. Could have bought in again here, caught an extra 50. Could have caught in, let's see, a sell right here, caught an extra 45, 50 pips. Caught a sell right here, caught an extra 33 pips. All right, guys, and you can see this goes all the way down. So you could have caught 70 pips. You could have bought this up. You could have caught 70 pips again. You could have seen the break retest all the way up here on this level. Got in again for a buy, 120 pips. You could have seen the break of this level. Got in for a buy, 90 pips. You could have got in for a sell right here, 80 pips, 60 pips. So, guys, essentially, you could turn one scan. You wait for the retest. Now, the coolest part about these and the coolest part about what this does that it's not a trend line is, yes, if it's a break, you would want to wait for the retouch like this right here. You see it break, and maybe you could have got in here because it did one touch, two touch to this level and just missed a little bit. Or you could have waited till this entire push here and bought it right here. But you can actually take a pitchfork off of one touch. Unlike a trend line where you need two touches to confirm, one touch on a pitchfork is enough for confirmation to enter. So it's actually, these lines are stronger than trend lines. And they're actually, guys, you see this projected out over the charts. Now, instead of catching maybe 100 pips on one trade, you catch 1,000 pips. And instead of this trade only being good for, because we know how the scan works, right? This entered, boom, this thing's off. If you go to the harmonic scanner right now, this scan's not even there. And it wouldn't have been there when you're trading this all the way back here. Because look at this last break retouch, guys. I mean, look at this break retouch to the sky. More pips, 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 pips for days. But what I want you guys to see is not only was this one scan, but if you look at this, you're trading this one scan over the course of 22 days. Let that wrap in your head right now. For 22 days, you had extremely accurate, precise trading levels projected out across your charts that took you 5 seconds to draw. You know, once you copy the scan over, you click X to C to D, done. X to C to D, zoom it in, touch it perfectly, you're done. You're good to go. You've drawn this pitchfork, and now you just trade off of it. Just like any other trend line that you would have had, just like any other support and resistance that you've ever traded, you wait for it to hit levels. You wait for it to respect levels. And the coolest part about this, guys, is your stop loss. I don't know a lot of you guys' trading styles, but if you're used to using 30, 40, 50 pip stop losses, even 20 pip stop losses, those are a thing of the past. Now you'll need, I mean, anywhere from a 5 to a 15 pip stop loss. I'm using like 5 pip stop losses on some of these. But look at this right here. I mean, max drawdown might have been 24 pips if you got it, like, see, but this would have told you. If it just broke above with this crazy wild push, you wouldn't have got in. You would have got in the sell here. You would have been up, you know, 20 pips, and you should have been taking profit up 20 pips. But let me see right here. So, like, look at these touches. I mean, that's no drawdown. This is 1 pip, 2 pip drawdown. This is maybe 5 pips of drawdown. So you can use 7 pip stop losses. You can use 10 pip stop losses. And if you guys don't know the power behind that, The smaller, guys, your stop loss, this is what my mentor Steve Greger told me, who is actually the one who brought these pitchforks to me. So if you guys want to learn even more in depth on this, you can hop on our sessions or you could hop on his as well. But one thing he told me here that's super important is that when you're trading these levels and when you're looking for these trade setups, to understand that they're gonna respect these levels, and if they don't, risk rewards in our favor. If you guys are risking 10 pips, so let's say we put on here, like, you know, we could have got in with a 9 pip stop loss. Let me just do this real quick. Let me put a slider on this thing so we can see this right here. Let's say we got in a little late right here. We used a 9 pip stop loss. Let's say 11 pip stop loss, whatever. We catch all these pips. We catch 100 pips. Our risk reward is at a 9. Our risk reward is at a 9, guys. And I want you to remember what that means is if you're risking 2% every trade, that means so if we have a 10 pip stop loss, that means every 10 pips you're making 2%. That means you catch that 100 pip trade. That means you have the potential of catching 20% because you're risking 2 pips or 2% every 10 pips. So I want you guys to understand, not only is these super accurate lines that are going to make your life so easy because you don't got to go draw trend lines. You don't got to go look for the support and resistance. You don't got to worry, is this trend line right? You just literally have to go X to C to D. But now you can limit your stop loss so much and scale your profits tremendously. So let me read this. Is this a new concept? No, it is not. Steve Greger has been using this for many, many years. I have been blinded to it, and 99% of IML has been blind to it, and it's about time we're done being blind to it. Steve Greger's made tons and tons of money, He's been trading for over 15 years, and he's been trading with Pitchforks and Harmonics for a very, very long time. So these are definitely very, very tested and are the most accurate way to trade Forex that I've seen for new traders. Like I said, I've seen the most amazing results from traders who have probably been in like a month or two. They've been struggling a little bit of like, oh, I don't know how to draw a trend line, or maybe like, oh, this trend line has 2-3 touches. Is this the right level? Should it be here? This takes all those questions out, and you have perfectly levels drawn across. Let me do this. So as soon as crosses a new level, market execution, or make sure the candle is already formed on the new level zone. So guys, essentially what the answer to that would be is you're going to trade this again like trend lines. So just like a trend line, or if you guys want to play it off these touches, so let's say like these missed a little bit. If you got in any of these trades, just so you know, like let's say we waited till this touch perfectly. Again, you still caught 27 pips. So you should have got out somewhere up 20 pips, seen this reversal coming, closed out in profit, seen it break above, and then this is just like technicals. It breaks above with a big candlestick, a break above, it retests here, and I buy it, and now I catch 50 pips. And then I close out somewhere up here because it's getting close to this level. Maybe I sell it down. Realistically, you know, my trading style, I'm probably going to try to sell it down, but let's say we don't. We get another, it comes back down to this line, it touches it, it holds it, we instantly take the trade. It touches it, holds it, we take the trade. Within 2 hours, we're up 25 pips. Maybe you kept holding it. Realistically, guys, I would have closed up 25 pips in profit, came back, entered again, draw down to less than 3 pips, and now we caught 50 pips. So instead of, you know, trading for this whole time and catching that 50 pips, now we caught 75 pips because we closed 25, then closed another 50. But that is how you're trading it. You're trading it exactly like you're going to trade a trend line. But these are more accurate. You can trade them off 1 touch. You can trade them off 2 touches. But you can really trade them off 1 touches. That's the beauty of it. Now, the last thing I do want to say is make sure you guys are executing off the 15-minute, because you're going to see everything a lot clearer on the 15-minute chart, and it's going to allow you guys to get even more and more accurate with this. So with that being said, let me see here. For any pattern, correct? Yes, any pattern on the harmonic that is 100% right. Is there one that is better than the others? They are all perfect. Anything with a harmonic is on point. Our stop losses should be minimum correct. Yes. So first of all, any harmonic patterns you can take off of. Oh yeah, and Sam's got the accuracy right here of just, are these a straight? Yeah, these would be the straight. Yeah, so out of 121,000 trades, we have the crab pattern at a 92.3% accuracy. We have the bat pattern at an 89.74% accuracy. We have a butterfly pattern at 87.67% accuracy. We have the Gartley at 87.2% accuracy. So technically, by the numbers, the crab is a little bit more accurate, but crab, bat, butterfly, Gartley are all going to be, really above 85% accurate. And then on top of that, realizing that even with the shark pattern, for the pitchforks, it's all accurate. Now, the one thing that I do want to say, and I do want to show you guys, does this only work with harmonic scans? Scans is accurate. So I'll answer that with by saying this, that pitchforks do not need the harmonic scanner. But pitchforks are also one of the most, if not the most complicated thing to draw in the Forex markets that needs everything to line up perfectly. The harmonic scanner gives us it as a connect the dot. The scanner gives us the dots in the market and we connect the dots and it makes our lines perfect. To draw pitchforks and trade pitchforks straight up, you guys can definitely go do it. You can go learn from Steve Greger. He's got an entire pitchfork course that he gives to all our IML TV or all our IML customers. But it's extremely complicated. It's extremely hard. I have people that I've been mentoring that I passed on to Steve that have been trying to trade pitchforks for, really 6 months now. And they quit trying to trade pitchforks, and they just said, yo, I'm just going to draw the pitchforks on the harmonic scans because they're so accurate and they take no brain power. Guys, this literally takes no brain power once you understand how to place it. All the brain power comes in actually taking trades. But actually drawing our lines, instead of learning about trend lines, instead of learning about support and resistance and all the confusing stuff that we had to learn as new traders, now all you need to know is X to C to D. And then you're going to have this perfect pitchfork. So guys, when we're looking over here, the one thing we have to keep in mind is, well, two things. First of all, we want the pitchfork to be completed. We want it to actually be making its move in the first direction. The pitchfork is not to find the D point. Honestly, as a pitchfork trader, you don't even care about this main entry. This main entry, and honestly, guys, this is something that I'm actually starting to trade myself, is I don't even care about this first entry because it's the hardest entry to pick. It's the hardest entry to predict because you never know when the D leg is finished printing. How many of us have been in a harmonic scan and we see this thing go from here to here to here, and we're like, yo, bro, what's up? I entered way up here. Or maybe on a different one, you entered at this entry line, and then it just kept printing down, 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 and then here's the buy spot. So actually, the best way to use this is to go back in time a little bit, find a currency pair, like, let me see here. I think this UJ had a good one. Yeah, come over here to like, perfect. Come over here to like this UJ. And most people, when you see this trade, 90% of us think this trade's over. 99% of us. Maybe we're like, oh, it's coming back to entry. Maybe I could buy it or sell it off this level. It doesn't really work like that. Harmonics don't work like that. But how you can do this is you can draw a pitchfork on it, and you can see this exact level. So now if I come over here, I'm going to already have a pitchfork drawn on mine, just so you guys know. But I'll show you guys on UJ right here. So I actually have two pitchforks drawn. Now look at this. Sheesh. Craziness. And I'll teach you guys how to draw this pink pitchfork right here in a second, because there is a second pitchfork you can draw. But look at how this UJ, look at how this thing just reacted. Not only did it play off this perfect scan here, we could have got a sell in here, could have got a buy in here, could have got a buy in here, could have got a sell in here, could have got a buy in here, could have got a sell off this level, could have got a buy off this level. Then it comes up, we could have sold it off this touch on the harmonic, or right here where the harmonic actually started to form, but we didn't know that. And you could have sold this trade from this top of the pitchfork, because look, guys, this is just X to C to D, nothing else, nothing else, X to C to D. Then it comes up, it hits this pitchfork, break, retouch, enter. Hits this level, sell. Comes up, hits this level again, massive sell. Guys, this is a massive sell. Comes up to this level, drawdown of 5 pips, cash out on 100 pips. Then you buy it from this level, cash up another 40, comes back down, you buy it again, you take it all the way up here, you catch 80. And now here's that last scan that I was showing you. Now here's the cool part about this scan. Because I have 2 pitchforks now, I can see, look at this level here. Maybe I missed this entry. Maybe I didn't get in up here. Maybe I missed this entry. Well, now this pitchfork that I have saved because I don't delete my charts, I see the clearest break right here. You see this break right here? Break, retouch. I enter here for the sell. Money, 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 money. You see this break right here? Retouch. You stack in. You enter another sell. Then you see it come all the way down to here. You close everything out. You see it struggle, struggle, struggle. You buy it up here. Break, retest. You buy it again. You see it break this level. So it breaks this parallel, this outside line right here, the pitchfork, and retest this little line. You buy it again. All right, guys. So hopefully this is starting to make sense. It's one of those things that that you definitely are going to want to go practice. You're definitely going to want to draw it up a little bit. But the more pitchforks you can have in history coming through your charts, just like this right here, guys, it's that Euro AUD. Look at this. This is another scan that I have drawn. So just so it proves that it works over and over and over again. Most people take this sell down, but look at this perfect buy right here. Clean buy, break, retouch, buy again, close out, or buy again. Comes up, buy again, keeps going up. You know, maybe you close out up here when it started stalling out. Pulled back perfectly off this level, goes for a buy again. So guys, these lines, I can't stress enough how powerful they are. Now, let me show you guys how to draw the other pitchfork. And if this part's too confusing, don't worry about it. If this part, so for some people, you're going to be like, dope, I want to draw 2 pitchforks, more lines, more traits, more accuracy. If you're looking at me and you're like, Chance, I barely get it. X to C to D makes sense. I'm going to do my best. Perfect. Do your best. Only trade the 1 pitchfork. You're going to find a ton of traits. You're going to find a ton of traits. So you're not going to worry about, oh, I'm too confused to draw the second pitchfork. I'm going to miss out on trades. You might miss out on 1 or 2 extra trades, but you're still going to find a ton of trades from the main pitchfork. Don't get confused trying to be more advanced than you are. So many people try to be like, oh, I need to be the most advanced trader. No, you don't. That's a lie. You just need to do the simple things simple. Do them over and over and over again, and you'll get very consistent results. So guys, this pitchfork, the first click is back here in no man's land. So just back here in the back. Then this is the X to A pitchfork. So I'm going to go from X to A. Now let me change this to white right here. Let me change, again, zooming in. Very, very important, guys. Remember, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. So we're going to go X level, boom, right there. Got it perfect off the X. And then, let me zoom out. And then we're going to go up here to the A. And then we're going to, again, make sure it's perfect. X to A. That's already, that's on the point. That's perfect. Awesome. So now, how we're going to line up the second pitchfork is we go X to A. Now we can go C or D with like a trend line touch, essentially is all it is. So let me back it up and I'll show you guys exactly what this trend line touch looks like. There we go. So we got this right here. X to A is perfect. I'm going to grab this back part. When I grab this back part, I'm going to line it up either with the C. You see how this is a perfect touch? And if you guys want to throw 3 pitchforks on here, you could throw this C pitchfork, or it could be a D pitchfork, and either or. So you see how I get the touch here with the D? Clean touch on that D spot too. So either way, you can draw these lines either way. Now look at these white lines. Guys, come on. Come on. Tell me that this doesn't look perfect. Well, doesn't this look pretty? A couple extra lines, a couple extra trades, you know, an easier buy position right here. Boom. You can see this is a close spot. Another buy position here, close out up here. Oh, another one, buy it up again. Okay, now it's playing. Here's that sell spot right here. Break, retouch of this line, sell again. Lean touch with D, yeah. Again, guys, break, retouch right here. Break, retouch right here. So did you say only use this on the 15? So what you're going to do is you're going to mark this up on any harmonic scan that comes across. You can do this on 15-minute scans. You can do this on hour scans, 4-hour scans, daily scans, whatever. but you're going to want to enter off of the 15-minute, because when you drop down to the 15-minute, you're going to see these moves even better. You're going to see them even cleaner, and it's going to allow you guys to get the more precise entries and allow you guys to use the 5-10 pip stop losses, because, guys, that's the secret. You get your stop losses down to 5-10 pips. I mean, we're using trades right now where it's 5 to 3 pips stop losses. And then you catch 30, 40, 50 pips, your risk reward's through the roof, and now you can have some crazy percentage days. But look how easy this is to see on the 15-minute. Look at this break, retouch. Look at this down here, perfect touch up a wick, closes, and then you get this rejection here. That's a sell confirmation. And again, guys, it's not going to be perfect the first time. I don't want you guys to go get frustrated if every level you're not perfectly catching every single trade. But essentially, when you draw these up and you see how they react and you backtest them and you study these and you see how they're gonna bounce off levels, your brain is going to be amazed. And then look what happens. So let's see if price comes all the way up here, all the way up here, all the way up here. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's going. Breaks retest, gives us an amazing buy position right here. Actually, 2 buy positions. Check this. 1 buy position for 40 pips. You close out another buy position for 100 pips. So just, multiple positions, not just one. We get in all the positions. And then look at this. Another 15-minute scan comes along. And what do? We pitchfork that scan. And then maybe you guys catch this initial sell. And again, so here's actually the beautiful thing that I do. I don't care about this right here. I'm going to actually enter this. If I'm going to enter the first push, I'm going to enter it on the touch to this parallel. That's called a parallel. There's an outside line. I'm not going to do it on this first one that sets the level. I'm going to let it push down in my favor where most traders are like, yay, we're in profit. It's amazing. Yay, yay, yay. And then it's going to pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, and everyone's going to get scared. Everyone's going to start closing out trades. Everyone's going to hit stop loss. Everyone's going to hit their stop profits. And then it hits this level, 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. You don't need no more confirmation of that. You only need 1 touch. Boom, you sell it. And then you catch this entire move where most people got stop profit out or they got too scared to enter the trade again. We just want to enter it on this first touch. Then, again, guys, you see it come down. You see it come down. You see it come down. Then you see it stalling out on this level. This is a signal to close your trade. Close this trade. And, this is a signal right here to buy that trade because it's going to go up, 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 and it has. And you guys can keep trading these levels, trading these levels, trading these levels, trading levels. This is a game changer. Yes, it is. 100% game changer. This should and will impact every single one of you guys' trading in a very, very positive way if you implement it and if you practice it. Don't come to me and say, Chance, these pitchforks are crazy. They're way too hard. I can never do this tomorrow. Give it a couple days. Give it a couple, it might take you a week. It might take you 2 weeks. But essentially, when you can come over here to the scanner and you can find all these scans, and instead of being, and let's do some math, guys. I love math. I like math, especially as a Forex trader. Normally we look at this list and we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trades. Guys, look at the Harmonic scanner. It called out 11 trades that you can profit on and make 11 good trades. Awesome. Now what happens when we turn each and every single one of these scans into 10 to 20 trades? Now instead of having 11 trades, you have 110 trades. Because here's the number one problem, right? Number one problem is, yes, there's 11 trades, but some of you guys have work, some of you guys have school. Very few people on this call, I'm assuming, are full-time Forex traders where we're going to catch every single scan. Possibly I can because, I am on the markets a lot. But realistically, 95% of people can't catch every single scan. But if I tell you there's 110 trades, most of you guys could go catch 15 of them. Most of you guys could go catch 20 of them. Instead of trying to catch 11 and trying to get, 3 to 5 out of 11, let's go catch 20 out of 110 trades. Let's go catch 20 out of 220 trades. And this is going to allow us not only to grow the accuracy of our accounts, and this is the last thing I want to talk about because this is going to help us and this is going to help you guys tremendously. I don't need the charts anymore. I just need your guys' attention. I need your notes, and I need you guys paying attention to this last part because this brings it all together. If you guys are able to come out here and use 5 to 10 pip stop losses, let's use a 10 pip stop loss, for example. If you guys can come out here and use a 10 pip stop loss and consistently make these trades, and you're going to consistently catch 20, 30 pips, 20, 30 pips, 20, 30 pips. The whole point of this is not to come out here and be scared to go place these trades. The whole point of this is to come out here and place these trades. I want you guys to think of it this way. On your risk reward, if you guys do not know risk management, if you guys have not gone deep into your having a personal risk management strategy, get on our Forex 101 call at 10 p.m. Starts here in 20 minutes. And we will get you guys a custom Forex risk management strategy that'll help you guys with risk management. But essentially, with risk management, you should be doing 1 to 2. Meaning if you have a 10 pip stop loss, your take profit range should be 20 pips. If we're risk 10, we want to win double that. Because here's what happens. If you guys are trading Forex, at the end of the day, you have a 50-50 chance if it's going to go up or down. Harmonics, Pitchforks, everything else might take you to a 70, 80, 90% chance. But let's say it's a 50-50 chance. And let's say it's just like a 50-50 chance of flipping a coin. If we flip a coin, you might have 5, 6, 7 wins in a row, and I might lose those 6 or 7. But if we flip that coin 100 or 1,000 times, the odds are going to come back to 50-50. You're going to go on a little run, I'm going to go on a little run, you're going to go on a little run, I'm going to go on a little run, and we're going to go back and forth. But the numbers are going to come out to 50-50. Now, if I told you, flipping that coin, if it's heads and you win, I will pay you $10. And if it's tails and you lose, you have to pay me $5. How many times are you going to flip that coin? If it's me, I'm going to flip that coin every single day if I was you, because you know the numbers are in your favor. If it's going to end up being 50-50, that means at the end of this time, I'm going to owe you $250, and you're going to owe me $250. I'm going to owe you $500. So you're going to always win these trades if they come out 50-50. But with the Pitchforks and with the Harmonics, instead of being 50-50, it's going to be a little bit closer to 60, 70, maybe 80% accurate. And the better you get at it, it's going to be 85, 90% accurate. And then when you're on the Steve Greger level, Steve Greger is my mentor, who is like the #1 Pitchfork guy. If you guys want to learn, again, if you want to learn more about Pitchforks, go check out his session. But you know, he's like 90, 95% accurate. It's the same coin toss, but you win 95% of the time. Now I know you're going to flip that coin all day long. So that's the thing you can think about this. Not only does this allow you to take, you know, a lot of extra trades, but it's going to allow you to take high quality trades with low risk, high reward potential, and put you guys in a great position to cash out in the markets. What are the median levels for the Pitchfork? The median levels. So just the middle lines. If you're looking for, let me see here. It's just 50. I can share my screen and actually show you guys the levels here real quick, because one other thing that I always forget to say, because I already have it done on mine, is there is going to probably be a background as well. A background. I don't know why this is taking forever, but let me see. There we go. There's going to be a background on your Pitchfork. Yeah, there's going to be a background on this Pitchfork, just like this. So let me just touch this pink Pitchfork right here. So you double click, guys, and here's all the settings. All we care about is the 0.5 and the 1. The 0.5 and the 1 are the only things that really matter. But you're going to have probably a background on. Background that looks like this. You see it in the background here. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So you either pull that to the far right, unclick background to leave that nice and clean. You only need the 5 and the 1 levels, and you guys will be good to go. So this training has been recorded. I know Green's recording it. He can upload it. Go to our IML TV session. On IML TV, we've done 3 trainings now on this, advanced, like breaking it down, extra steps, why to use it, how to perfect it. Go watch our recordings on IML TV, the Sharpshooter 101 call, and you guys can get a lot of value from that. Then on top of this, just perfect this and practice it yourself. Guys, that's the biggest thing. The biggest thing is going out there and practicing. Practice it on a demo account. Practice, 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 and trust me, it's going to change a lot for your trading career.
Throw this man some love. If you saw some value in that, show him some love in the chat, bro. We appreciate this, man. Oh, man, that's 2 nights in a row, and I'm grateful, brother. And look at all this love, man. People are appreciative, bro.
I appreciate all you guys, 100%. Yeah, keep hustling, guys. Keep working, and honestly, don't ever give up on Forex, because it's going to make all your dreams a reality. And with this tool, it's going to make it way easier. You know, I've been trading for 2.5 years and I'm just figuring this out, and I'm using it on my trading strategy. I'm throwing my technicals out the window. I still use them a little bit here and there, but my primary strategy is this because it's so accurate. So go out here and run with it. You guys are in great leadership with Green. He's gonna master this too. So you can come to him with all the questions, or he'll just ask me those questions, and we can go from there. But thank you guys so much for having me on here tonight. I'm gonna get ready for IML TV. So you guys have a great one.
Thank you, brother. We are grateful for you, man. Have a fantastic night, everybody. We appreciate you for hopping on as well. This session has been recorded. I'll get it uploaded.